Hi, my name is Julia Sexton, and today we will be talking about the background behind the formula for a cylinder. Well, the formula for the cylinder is pi r squared times h, or the height. So what exactly makes this formula? Well, pi r squared is the area for the formula of a circle, which is a two-dimensional shape. Well, in order to make this a three-dimensional shape, we stretch it by the height, and that gives it volume, or the third dimension. So where do the other two dimensions come from exactly? And what is pi? Where does that come from? Well, we can take a circle and we slice it in half, and that gives us what we call the diameter. Now there's a ratio between the diameter and the circumference. If we were to take the diameter and wrap it around the circle, 3.1415926, some that I don't really know, that would give us the number pi, which is a repeating number that goes on forever. Which makes sense why I can't remember it all, right? All right, so now that we know that pi is, what gives us pi r squared? How does that equal the area? Well, if we take this circle and we divvy it up into 8 equal pizza slices, as demonstrated over here, and we smush them together into this weird shape, well, we know that each of these, is the same as 4 humps over here, which is the same as 1/2 of the circumference, as demonstrated over here. So we already learned that circumference to diameter equals pi, that ratio there. Now, if we just move things around in this formula over here, and we multiply both sides by diameter, diameter is going to cancel out on the bottom. We get circumference equals pi times diameter. Now we know that this side is 1/2 of the circumference, so we're going to multiply both sides by 1/2, which will give us 1/2 of the circumference equaling pi times the radius, which is 1/2 of the diameter. So we're going to kind of stretch this out a little bit so we can make sure that this side equals 1/2 of the circumference, and we know that the length from top to bottom here is going to equal pi, because the length from the point to the edge equals pi. So the point to the edge of the circle equals pi. Now we can take this parallelogram and we can cut off a little triangle right here, and we move it all the way over here to give us a rectangle, right? Now the length on the top stays the same, that doesn't change, but now we have a rectangle and we can use base times height to give us the area, pi r squared. And that's the area of the circle, folks, which then gives us the area of the cylinder.